Did you catch the Super Bowl this weekend? I'm sure you did. Most people did. I did. I don't even like watching football, but of course I tuned in for the Bad Bunny halftime show. That's right. Not just me. Many people. Between 135 million and 142 million people tuned in to see Bad Bunny this weekend. And he impressed. Let's just be honest. If you don't know, you should ask your girlfriend. She'll let you know how well he did. And then she won't shut up about it. And she'll keep going about it until your feelings are hurt. And then you may find yourself in Puerto Rico. And you'll ask yourself, self, how did I end up here? Bad Bunny's performance was the most viewed performance in history for the halftime show. I'm talking even more than Michael Jackson's. 135 million people viewed Bad Bunny's halftime show. That's pretty crazy. But there was an alternative. I'm sure you knew about this year's alternative. Yeah, it wasn't. Look, it was an alternative. We'll call it that. Between 5.6 million and 6.1 million people tuned into the alternative option, which was the All-American halftime show by the Turning Point USA. It was a conservative, pro-America, and country music-focused alternative to the official Super Bowl halftime show. Yeah, and look, believe what you want to believe. I said it last week. I'll say it this week. I'm going to tell you forever and always. There's just too many damn options to choose from. We're a bastard of options. I feel like I don't know what's available anymore. It's so polarizing in society anymore. Everything is so in your face. Everything is so on top of us. Just like more. And abundance has made a bastard out of all of us. That's how I feel about it. I feel like it's just too much. Even though the Turning Point halftime alternative option was performed by some of the greatest, Kid Rock, debatable. I know what you're thinking. It's debatable. I don't think he's great. That's just what history calls it. Lee Brice, whom I like, and some other weird people, Gabby Barrett and some other strange individuals. And look, it was designed to highlight faith, freedom, and acting as a protest to the main event. Now look. This is Late Nights. I'm your host, Anthony. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you exactly what was on my mind this week. And this was what's on my mind this week. Welcome to my late night show. Every week we do a sketch comedy late night show. It's here to entertain you. Now, I'm not saying this is the most insightful show, but it's where I sit down for my 15 minutes a week and entertain myself and enjoy myself and write about things that interest me. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Did you watch the Bad Bunny halftime show or did you watch the alternative Turning Point option? Either way, I'm neutral. I'm like Switzerland, baby. I don't want nothing to do with any of the problems. Just leave me alone. Just leave me out of it. I just want to be free. I'm all good with the freedom stuff, the faith stuff, and look, protest. It's your First Amendment right. Your First Amendment right is the ability to, and the freedom to, assemble in protest. You should do that. I believe in fair protest. I believe in faith and freedom. But to throw this event during the 2026 halftime show for Bad Bunny, when overwhelmingly the population obviously wanted Bad Bunny, it proved to me something scary about where we are in society. Out of touch people, in their sane mind, prove just how tone deaf they are to the real world. That's what it proved to me. Because maybe Bad Bunny is one of the biggest entertainers in history right now. And maybe that's a turning point for us. But he did something that we don't see anymore, which I really respect him for. And I think Twitter as well respects him, or X, or whatever you want to call it, Threads. You can't even keep up with this stuff anymore. I think people really respect him because he spoke his mind. Now, what I notice about society anymore is we all speak our mind. But when he spoke his mind, I realized just how beautiful this guy's brain was. And how amazing that is. Because our country was built on immigrants. It was built on these things. And, you know, it's weird to feel some type of way to see somebody reaching for their dreams, going for the gold, going for what means the world to them. We're going to protest that? Well, I'll tell you what, the people spoke and the people spoke loudly. And if you're one of them, I want to hear from you in the comments. What did you think about the Turning Point halftime show alternative or the Bad Bunny halftime show? I mean, those numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie, guys. Right? Right? This is one of those things you can lie. Can't finesse it. There were some great appearances, though. And I think it's great that there was an alternative because, look, just like in the car business, any car guy will tell you, how can you sell that car? That car is awful. Who would want that car? I remember back in the day when I was 18, I sold cars briefly. I remember thinking, who could buy this car? It's a terrible car. And I had a manager look me in the eyes. He said, Anthony, there's an ass for every seat. Nothing is too niche in this world anymore. And I don't knock anyone for a lot of the stuff they do because it's not that personal. It's not that personal. Other notable appearances at the halftime show, which I watched. I wasn't watching Turning Point. Jessica Alba. Jessica Alba was there. I saw. I noticed. I saw that. I haven't seen her in a while. I'm not sure if you did notice, we're actually using a brand new microphone for this week's episode. It's the DJI Mic 3. DJI Mic 3. I don't receive any sponsorship for using these, but I did just recently purchase them for a new endeavor that we're going to be diving into here on Late Nights, and I'm really excited about it. They're very expensive. This equipment is super expensive. The cameras, the microphones, the lighting, the this, the that. So drop me a little subscribe somewhere in the chat, somewhere in my channel, somewhere click do the thing. Fuck! So much things to think of. I don't even know what's there. Just do the thing. You know what to do. Just do it. Click the thing. Ugh. Met my wits Diet Coke, you know? Hopefully it sounds great. Maybe we should drop a link somewhere in the description so you too can get your DJI Mic 3 as well. I'm very excited about it. I'm very happy with it so far. So big thumbs up. Big thumbs up. Back to where we were. Jessica Alba, she was the most American Spanish girl I've ever seen. Not just that, one of my favorites, Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga, where did she come from? She did a little duo with Bad Bunny, and it's got everybody talking. If you missed it, you gotta check this out. It's like Lady Gaga, she must have went to the library and picked up, one of those How to Become a Latina in 10 Easy Steps. I'm not a hater. I'm not hating. Meanwhile, my girlfriend can't stop drooling over the guy. I mean, shit, I'm drooling over the guy. Puerto Rico wasn't always on my bucket list. I see you. Redeem yourself. This year, you can redeem yourself. You too can redeem yourself this year. Redeem yourself by going over to McDonald's and picking up yourself you wouldn't believe what McDonald's is doing. We brought it up last week, the behemoth fast food ear. Drew, lock in. I don't want to feel abundance energy. I just want a McNugget Caviar kit, and I'll be on my way. Is doing something pretty special for Valentine's Day. And if you're seeing this video right now, actually, if you're seeing the words come out of my mouth, it's actually too late for you because you don't listen. That's your problem. You have problems listening. And that's not my problem because I told you what to do last week. You just didn't listen. So I'm going to tell you again. And maybe next year you'll get it. This year, if you haven't had a special little date set up with your special little loved one, you could have picked up a McNugget Caviar kit. They were available February 10th at 11 a.m. I missed mine. I was busy doing things. Maybe you got yours. Did you check out what McDonald's did? Were you able to get a McNuggets Caviar kit this year? How did you do it? Where do you get it? When do you pick it up? Do they send it to you? Is it dropped off in snail mail? And what's it taste like? A McNuggets Caviar? This got me. I was really trying to get one. I wanted to share it with my girl. Be like, hey, honey, happy Valentine's Day. Anyway, this week I learned something pretty special. And it wasn't just the halftime show or the McNugget Caviar kits that they're peddling over at the McDonald's. It wasn't that. You have to pick a side no matter where you go in life, and you have to plant your hat on it. It's one thing, and it's one thing only. And it's because of you, Bonito. Together we are America. Juanos somos America. I see you. I see you. I feel so privileged to be a part of this part of history. I feel so thankful to be a part of this part of history. I feel so much gratitude to know that this is somebody who started probably from nothing, had zero, worked his way to something beautiful. That's special. You can hate. Does that make you feel some type of way? Does that make you feel some... It makes you feel some type of way to see people doing good, right? You should hate yourself if that's the case. You should. Because the only America I want to be a part of is the America that comes together. The only America that I want to be a part of is the America that comes together. That proves not only we can dominate in trade. Yeah, we can dominate in politics. Sure, we can do those things. But not just dominate in those sectors and drive money into our country. But I want us to dominate in love. I want to be a part of dominating the culture. I want to be a part of dominating what it means to have good, sound mental health. I want to be a part of that. That's special. Because at the end of the day, you don't have to like it. We are all immigrants. And this is Late Nights. I'm your host, Anthony Cassess. If you don't like that message today, you can kiss my ass. It's good, right? If you don't like that message today, you can kiss my ass. And that's an episode from me. Once again, we did it again, baby. Juanos somos America. Thank you for joining. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Try not to be such a miserable, cynical leech on society. There's so much more we can be out there these days. Till next time. See ya.